In a chilling incident, 18-year-old Brittany Lawrence, a recent high school graduate, was tragically discovered dead in her Salisbury home. A sinister stab wound to her neck prompted immediate suspicions of a thwarted robbery, exposing an insane alibi that almost let the cold killer escape justice. What compels a cold killer to come up with an insane alibi? Could that almost unbelievable alibi hold the key to unlocking the truth behind the chilling murder of Brittany Lawrence? Join us on a journey to uncover the dark truths while chasing leads and connecting dots, much like a detective on a hot trail. To figure out the complete narrative, our first stop takes us to Forsyth County, North Carolina, where it all began. After her divorce from Brittany's father, Roderick Lords, Angela, Brittany's mother, went on to marry a man named Reginald Weeks Jr., Brittany lived with her mother and stepfather. Brittany's biological father, Roderick, remained a consistent and significant figure in her life. On the afternoon of July 11, 2005, a terrible incident rocked Salisbury. Upon an urgent call reporting a stabbing at Brittany's home, the police responded swiftly. Officer Brent Hall arrived to find EMS on site and concerned bystanders. Brittany lay lifeless in her pajamas, her neck marked with bloodstains, within the confines of her bedroom. Officer Hall's attention turned to her stepfather, Reginald, seeking clarity amid the chaos. Brittany's stepfather explained their grim discovery. He mentioned that he and his father had stopped by at 4:15 p.m. to retrieve work documents, only to find her bleeding on the bed. They attempted CPR until Officer Hall arrived. The scene bore no signs of forced entry. The interior was ransacked. Brittany's bedroom revealed a lifeless body with ligature marks around her neck and a nearby wire hanger as a potential cause. Strangled and stabbed, no evidence of immediate abuse surfaced. Investigators entertained the theory of a failed robbery, yet nothing was taken, and all of the valuables remained untouched. But when they dug deeper into the case, did it open a Pandora's box of unsettling truths and shocking family skeletons? Less than 24 hours after Brittany's tragic demise, investigators swiftly conducted interviews. Seeking to reconstruct the events of that fateful day, they began with Angela, Brittany's mother. Angela provided her work timeline, detailing her presence from 7 a.m. until 3:30 p.m. and returning home around 4 p.m. Attention then turned to Reginald, Brittany's stepfather. He recounted his departure for work, a series of locations, and the chilling discovery he would later make at home. He looked around and noticed the computer stand's open drawers, which prompted him to call out for Brittany, but to no avail. As his anxiety increased, he went to her bedroom, where the sight of her motionless body on the bed shocked and horrified him. He cried aloud when he spotted the wound on her neck while cradling her. When Angela came back, she was met with a terrifying scene. The credibility of Reginald's answer was increased by his cooperation and readiness to submit to a polygraph. The focus of the investigation shifted to Roderick, Brittany's biological father. However, their diligent investigation immediately cleared him from suspicion, revealing a rock-solid alibi that put him out of town during the time of the incident. As the investigation unfolded, the police gathered images taken at the couple's house on the day of the murder. Reginald appeared in several of the photos, but his shirt lacked any signs of bloodstains, which was an intriguing detail that came to light after thorough scrutiny. This contradiction placed doubt on his narrative of cradling Brittany and contradicted his assertion. Further investigation followed as detectives found witnesses who had seen him leave and come home again. Detectives were increasingly convinced that Reginald was responsible for Brittany's unfortunate death as a result of these inconsistencies. As the investigation progressed, evidence surfaced of a strained relationship between Brittany and Reginald. Brittany's half-sister Asti revealed her deep disdain for him, while friends shared concerns about his controlling nature and allegations of abuse. It was thought that Brittany and Reginald got into a heated argument on the tragic morning of Brittany's death. He lost control in a fit of unrestrained rage and bound her firmly to the bed. As the tension increased, Brittany lost consciousness. In an effort to cover up his heinous conduct, Reginald staged the scenario before fatally stabbing her neck out of despair and desperation. On August 12, 2005, Reginald was arrested for first-degree murder, which was a key step towards justice, thanks to a search warrant and court order. He received a prison sentence in 2008 and was eventually freed in 2015, leaving a bitter aftermath for those who mourned Brittany. Do you think justice was ultimately served in the case of Brittany's untimely demise? Comment below.